Hi everyone, I'm Talia. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you like this video and you want to see more like it. And if you don't already, follow me on Instagram. That's where you'll get the newest and greatest news over at Brightly Imagined. Okay, so if this is your first time to the channel, then you're on board with Two Planner System because you obviously clicked on this video and you're like, hey, yeah, I want to see some of that. However, if you are a subscriber of mine, it might be a little confusing. It's like, are you going back and forth? What's going on? And I kind of am. I'm kind of missing my bullet journal a little bit. It's kind of hard for me to break from it. I mean, I am loving this Happy Planner. Do not get me wrong. I am loving it. I'm having a blast. But then I kind of feel a little constrained in some ways by it, which I shouldn't because I have my bullet journal pages in there, but I was also feeling slightly constrained in the bullet journal, just like, oh, I'm going to make this collection. It's going to be lost somewhere in the middle of my journal, and then I'm just going to have to migrate it to my new one when I set up a new journal. And the same thing with this, I feel like I don't know where this should go. I'm going to try to make this video not confusing because I am actually a little confused right now of what I want, but I'm kind of growing, and I wanted to show you guys kind of the process that I'm going through and what I'm thinking about for the future of my planning. So first things first, I'm going to dive into the planner and then we'll come to the bullet journal. Okay, so if you've seen my plan with me for June, you know that's pretty much set up. I haven't gone through my collections, fitness, home, and finances section, but those are the 4 sections I'm thinking about having. They're kind of in flux right now. They're not fully set up. They will be up and running for when June starts, so I'll have a video where I show you all of those. But for right now, we're just going to go into June. I'm going to show you this week and what's going on for this week. Okay, so we're going to start off with my monthly calendar. And then from the calendar, it goes straight into my first week. So I've already set this up for the week. I have my decorations, kind of my to-do list. This is a journaling section, and then down here I put my what's for dinner stickers for meal planning. So it has to-do list, journaling, and meal planning, which is kind of how I was running things in my bullet journal anyway. I would have my to-do list on one side, or one column I should say, my meal plan on another column, and then I would journal in between in the blank space. So in that sense, it's providing me the same thing, although I do have this little weekly spread on the side where I can kind of write out a few little goals to focus on. At least that's what I've been using this section for. And so I'm really liking that. And what I'm doing usually is I get a dot grid piece of paper and I just plop it in. So let me kind of show you how that is or was working. So we're going over to my collection section. And I would just pop out a piece of grid paper and then pop it in and kind of do a daily spread versus a weekly spread. So that's kind of what I was doing anyway. And so I thought maybe I could just do the daily part in the bullet journal, but have a weekly spread here that was tracking, instead of just tasks and things like I normally track on a daily spread anyway, make the weekly more goals. And that way I can keep these pretty, because actually, even though I was putting that in there, it's a little awkward to just have it in the middle. I mean, it's not necessarily awkward, but there's no good place to put it, like before or after you're from spread to spread to spread. So there's not really a good spot to just insert it. The only place I've really found is in front of the month, and that's where I have these collections that I showed you guys in my plan with me. I'm gonna just kind of let the week run and see how it goes. So let me see, yeah, so I'm still gonna put my to-do list stuff in here, the journaling, the dinner, see how that goes. And let me show you what I have set up in my bullet journal right now. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this beauty. This is just kind of a very standard bullet journal calendar. I've used a very similar setup in the past. The last one was my Plan With Me February video that I used this. So if you want to go check that out, that is on my channel. So it has a calendar, and this is for events and tasks that are going on that day. This is family, so it's more like things for other people, you know, like my kids and my husband, big things that are going on for them. And then I have a little goals calendar for that. And then I threw a mood mandala in here because I'm not sure where I like it best, in this one or in that one for the day. I haven't set up a week in here yet, but I'm going to. So I'm going to set up my weekly spread right here, kind of similar but like goal oriented, and then I'll just jump into my dailies. So as it stands right now, as of filming this, the bullet journal and the Happy Planner are going to be doing similar things, but I think that at the end of the week I'll be able to see which section feels more natural for that type of planning. I think what's going to happen, here's my prediction, I don't know if this is what's going to happen, but I think that it's going to feel more natural for me to keep kind of master lists in here with the chores, my goal setting, you know, my fitness, like all the number crunching and steps. And then over here is kind of just like the day by day and thought by thought, you know, just flip a page and do some brainstorming kind of thing. So that's how I'm thinking it's going to go down, because I already have that problem, and that was kind of why I strayed away from the bullet journal, because I was like, I need all these things that I'm not putting in here because I know that they're going to get lost in the middle of it, and I won't go to look for it in the index. Even the stuff in the beginning, you know, you make a future log, and then if you don't use it quite enough, it's out of date. Or if I fall off the bandwagon in things like my goals or weight loss, or I get behind on a project, it kind of just ruins the setup in the bullet journal. And so it'd be kind of nice if I had it over here where I could just pull out the page and restart fresh, or just add a new page in. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen, is that this is going to be daily, and this is going to be like reference, GTD and everything, and goals and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna just let it run through the week. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know what was going on, just in case you follow me on Instagram and are very confused by photos for Happy Planner and photos for bullet journal. All right, thank you all for listening to my rant. If you have any tips or advice or thoughts on the 2-planner system, please share them with me in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.